So, The Thing, 2011 and 1982. And of course, always welcome back to the channel for horror movies live on forever. And we're going to be talking about The Thing, both 2011 and 1982. So, technically, the one that we have to talk about first would be the one from 2011, and then the one in 1982. And we're really not going to touch much on the one from 1951. We'll talk about that one in a little bit. So, the one in 2011, for some people that don't know, is that one was actually the prequel to the one in 1982. Because for those of you that may not watch it, obviously this can be a spoiler alert for some people, is that the one in 2011 left off right where 1982 picks up. And because obviously we have the dog chase scene, alright? So it kind of closes one chapter and then opens up the new one. And obviously I'm going to show you guys a trailer for the one from 2011 first, and then you guys are going to watch the one from 1982. Now, I don't know why they waited 30 years to make a prequel to this, but honestly they spent a lot of time on it, and we'll discuss that later. But for right now, the trailer for the 2011 The Thing. Here you go.
48 hours ago, we found something quite remarkable.
What'd they find?
There's a structure
In Antarctica.
and a specimen.
Really?
Touching down.
This is Kate Lloyd's Columbia Paleontology.
Let me show you why you flew 10,000 miles. We estimate it's been here 100,000 years.
I'm going to take a tissue sample.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yes, I do. You, my friends, will all be immortalized as the people who made this discovery.
Did you hear that?
My God.
Somebody was attacked.
But it seems everyone is fine.
Either someone miraculously healed themselves, or someone is not who they say they are.
What was it doing to him?
It's imitating his cells. I think this thing copies its prey and then hides inside it.
What are you saying?
Not all of us are human. Could be any of us. We can't let this thing leave. If it makes it out of here, millions of people could die.
Okay, so the 2011 trailer for The Thing honestly really wasn't that bad. Now, I saw this movie like a couple days ago, alright, and it was directed by Mathis Van Hen, yeah, that guy, okay? So, it really wasn't like, the movie was okay. It really wasn't like better than the 1982 version. Because a lot of it had, whenever you saw The Thing, and granted you saw a little bit more than the one that John Carpenter did, you got to see it a little bit more. They didn't leave you so much in the dark about it, about its image, about its figure, and that's fine. But the CGI of the one from 2011 honestly, it's pretty poor. I'm not gonna lie. It really wasn't that great of an image. It looked really poorly done because the thing is that this film completed its filming on October 1st, 2011, and they had 14 days to get the editing complete before it was allowed to hit theaters. So there really wasn't a whole lot of editing time because they wrapped it up, sent it to the editing studio, and then pushed it out to the theaters. So to me, it was kind of a rush for a failure type of thing. Now, the one from 1982, I'm going to show you guys that trailer and let me know what you guys think. Alright, here you go.
Looks like something buried under the ice.
It's a ship of some kind.
Thousands of years ago, it crashes, and this thing gets thrown out, or crawls out, and it ends up freezing in the ice.
I just cannot believe any of this voodoo bull. The Norwegians get hold of this, and they dig it up out of the ice.
Yes, Gary, they dig it up, they cart it back. It gets thawed out.
How's this mother wake up after thousands of years in the ice?
It could have imitated 1 million life forms on 1 million planets. Could change into any one of them at any time.
You see, what we're talking about here is an organism that imitates other life forms. And it imitates them perfectly. Absorb them. And in the process, shape its own cells to imitate them.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. Nobody left to kill it. And then it's won.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? You gonna let him give the orders? I mean, he can be one of those things!
So how do we know who's human?
Okay, so this trailer by itself I actually like better more than the one in 2011. Let's be honest, because the thing in 1982 was actually probably more scarier than the one from 2011. I actually really enjoyed this movie. The performance of Kurt Russell was actually really well done. And anything that really comes out of John Carpenter's mind, let's face it, is going to be pretty fucking good. So, obviously the movie picks up right where it left off, and I absolutely love that. Because you had the helicopter going down, chasing the dog in the Arctic, and the only thing that I find kind of contradicting was the type of weapon he had. When the one from 2011 ended, I believe it was like an M4 carbine or an AR-15, but the weapon was different for the one in 1982. So if you guys know what kind of weapon it was from the 82 version, let me know. So I was kind of curious as to what it was. So this version was actually, I think, was much better constructed for the one in 2011. The alien had actually better special effects for this one, especially when the guy was on the operating table and, you know, he had the paddles and these went right through his body. Like, that's probably one of the most famous scenes from any horror movie I could probably think of, was when that happened. So I would say check out both of these films. The cinematography was actually probably a lot better and the one from 82 and the one from 2011. So, and obviously, I think both films are probably better than the one from 1951 for the original. That the original actually had a TV viewing short scene in Halloween from 1978 when Laurie Strode, or Jamie Lee Curtis, was actually babysitting Tommy Doyle. And you could see the original title of The Thing pop up on her screen. So this movie actually dates back, you know, probably well over 60 years. So I say check out both of these movies. Honestly, like, anybody's like top 10 list that I've, you know, a majority of them that I've looked at, they've always shown up as The Thing. So check them out. Let me know what you think. If you guys like the channel, obviously subscribe. So I'll come out with some more stuff later on. Alright, so I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.